it takes a lot of, introspection, you know what I mean, at first. And then when you acknowledge, talent, your own interpretive talent, you know what I mean, as an attribute, then you identify with the opportunity as a responsibility, then, you marry that, that it correlates those two things, you know what I mean? Like, because you get a chance to sort yourself out by writing your life down on the paper. You know what I mean? Like, finding purpose and meaning, in a lot of in your life's experience. You know what I'm saying? So, as soon as you can gather, you know what I mean? Like, you can, as soon as you can gather that, and make sense of that, make sense of yourself, you can then teach from that experience. And so, with an opportunity, I just felt like, us as young men, we looked at it, in the literal context of something really important and pivotal and life changing. You know what I mean? Like, because, why would we revel, in the same circumstance when we have an opportunity to change our lives or have our lives changed, by and with an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And so, you take some of those fundamental things of what is, what built your bones, you know what I'm saying? And then you have to embellish on that truth. I mean, like, for the sake of, appreciating the opportunity and the chance that you have to give, your life a poetic justice. And people become a byproduct of that expression. You know what I mean? Because, like, ultimately and essentially, music is really thinking out loud. You know what I mean? Like, it's your interpretation. You can be bound by it. You can be alienated by it. You feel me? Or you could be embraced. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the trifecta of which is, a win, lose, or a draw. And so, like, but there's bravery, in expression. There's bravery in individuality. You know what I'm saying? So all of these kind of nuances are, they're very sobering, you know what I mean? And so you get a chance, after you start to consider all these things, you kind of lose a sense of yourself, and it becomes testimonial. You know what I mean? You feel me? So I think I'm speaking on behalf of everyone when I say, like, we didn't look at it as a mere means to entertain other people. You know what I mean? Like, to shuck and jive, you know what I mean? Like, for coins, for pennies on the dollar. I don't think any of us looked at it like that. You know what I mean? I think that we was telling our stories. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm pulling that from an interview that we did last night. So, there was something very serious about it, and people had always been concerned without a degree of seriousness, whether it be label people, executive A&Rs. They were intimidated by it as an energy, because we all felt like that. You know what I mean? But, there was a part of us that felt like we were, carrying on in the work of those forefathers that, that built us. I mean, like, and that we needed to, represent with a respect and admiration and reverence. And that's Martin Luther King. That's, John Lewis. That's Ralph David Abernathy. All of the civil rights, leaders that came from our home. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? It's like, how we gonna disrespect them? And, and so we were mature and, pretty mature for our age. We took a mature perspective. You know what I mean? Like, we would have had the right to be young and irresponsible because we were kids when Soul Food came out. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't, it's kind of hard to it makes me smile, but it's bittersweet. There's a number of things that maybe we could have done differently, but look at what we've done in the way that this preserved us and the way that this sustained us for 25 years straight. And I'm talking about with scratch, no blemish. And we've all had, moments of adversity. You know what I mean? Like, really, really heightened and, and irreversible, like, adversities have happened to us. And, like, and we're still standing, still here. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Heart still beating, you know what I'm saying? Like, integrity intact, you know what I mean? Like, we thoroughbreds, man, like, you know, and, you know, we true to it. What can I say?